Lindenwood to serve, 6-5 in this fourth game. Oh, beautiful. Play him wide, or sorry, down the line after he's moved wide. Gets him in the body as he tries to shuffle left and can't quite get there in time. You see the Lindenwood brother moving for the towel break at the 12-point mark. The 7-5 lead. Synchronized shout from the brothers. We know they're happy at that point.
Oh, yeah.
That 3-point lead is definitely a more comfortable mark than it would have been at 7-6.
Yeah. You see a bit of emotion on Bruno's face. He's a little upset, a little worried at the same time.
Definitely. It's interesting to keep track of Bruno's emotions.
And it's easy when you're in a deficit to start playing passively, and that's not something that they can do, that they should do, should I say. If you play too passively, then the brothers are just going to take advantage and win this game. It's a good backhand by Shuai. They just need to continue being aggressive, and hopefully they can tie it up. It's a lead ball.
Cool.
You see the frustration on the Skolnick brothers' faces.
Giving a little bit of self-coaching as he hooks the ball high, telling himself, angle my paddle downward. As they move for the timeout, up 8-7 in this fourth game.
Yep. This is a good use of the timeout. They need to stop the momentum that Texas Wesleyan is starting to gain back.
Definitely. We now see the Lindenwood players moving over to their coach, who's joined them in the corner. It'll give them some time to discuss strategy, grab a drink, wipe that sweat off, and discuss what needs to be done to close out this fourth game and make a run in the fifth and pull out this doubles match.
So what do you think the Skolnick brothers have to do to close out this game when they're leading 8-7?
I think more than anything, they should remember to stay calm. Emotion and frustration is going to help no one out there on the court.
That's true. Table tennis isn't a sport where you just smack the ball as hard as you can and the ball will go on. You got to maintain your resolve while still being aggressive at certain points.
Yeah, if it was that easy, I'd be world ranked number 10. I can swing the ball hard. And now, as you see, all the inverted rubbers with these max sponges, and they continue to get faster and spinnier. It really has become a different game than the hard bat beginnings.
Back in the day. Although there still are hard bat events at certain USA TT tournaments.
Definitely.
For people who still reminisce.
We run a handful of them at my own club, the Top Spin in San Jose, California.
Go check it out.
A big point right there, and you can hear the celebration from the Skolnick brothers. They take a 9-8 lead with Texas to serve. Taking a moment to discuss strategy.
Yep. If they win this point, it'll make it a lot easier on them. Oh.
You can see there we talked about being aggressive and not taking the passive shot right there. A spinning attack from his opponent, but he opted for a slower,
block.
More controlled, just topspin return that even if it goes on is going to be smashed by the other Texas player.
Yeah.
In that situation, you need to know it's 9-8, we're up 1, go for it. A big point there.
Luckily for them, Texas Wesleyan duo missed the serve, missed the return.
Deceptive. I couldn't tell exactly what the spin is. Maybe no spin, maybe a little bit of underspin if it ended up in the net.
Yep. And now it's tied, 10-10.
And we go to deuce. Pressure's on. Teams will alternate serving one ball at a time until one team pulls ahead too.
A spinny serve by Bruno.
And as Lindenwood tries to play the return very, very low over the net, like they need to out of it's necessity to play it low so Texas can't put it away.
Yeah.
They end up with one a little short into the net, and we see an 11-10 lead, 10-11 serving.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Bruno goes for the risky shot, the risky backhand. It didn't pay off.
The lunge from the Skolnick brother manages to keep the point alive.
It's now 11-11. Texas Wesleyan serving.
Oh, incredible point.
Beautiful rally.
I believe one in there even caught an edge and managed to still be returned by Lindenwood. Beautiful looping, counter looping, rallies both the forehand and backhand side as Texas pulls ahead, 12-10, 1 point away. Match point right here, ready to take this and advance to the semifinal round. But Skolnick says no. He rips the forehand down the line,
Yep.
tying the score at 12-12.
Going
Deuce.
for the towel break. This back and forth action is very, very nerve-wracking for the players.
It's tough to stay composed.
Absolutely. Oh. Skolnick brothers popped it a bit too high. Shuai was easily put it away.
Yeah, as a player, you practice these situations. Just last night, some of us volunteers who are all table tennis fans ourselves, with Bruno knocking that point long to tie the score at 13-all. But just to finish that thought, we played King of the Hill deuce matches. We began at 10-10, winner stays on. And we see players do that in training as well.
Yeah. This is a mental exercise that you need to remain composed when the stakes are this high.
And we see Texas celebrating there.
They pull ahead 14-13. I'd say they're still more aggressive than Lindenwood, and that may be their advantage. Let's see what Lindenwood has to say.
And there we have it. With the final score 15-13 in this fourth game match, Texas Wesleyan manages to edge out the Skolnick brothers from Lindenwood and advance to the semifinal round. We see the players shaking umpires and coaches' hands, collecting towels and getting ready to continue on with the tournament.
Yeah. All great